That was fun.
What? Oh no, I thought everything was live.
No, pass with me, no.
No way.
Is that something you'll be going back to do again?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I didn't really, I had turned down a few off. It's really awkward that I'm facing this way.
Yeah,
You guys stand up here.
Here, we're gonna stand over here. We'll stand right there. Here we go.
Yeah. No way. But I turned down a couple offers to be, I won't say what shows, but to be judges and coaches and whatever, the different terms they use for the different shows. I had turned a couple of those down in the last year and a half for different reasons. And partly because I don't know if I can actually envision myself doing that as like a full-time gig. I'm just not in that phase. But I did a week in Australia. We needed to do some work there as a band, and needed to be quite honest, to reestablish our profile there as a band, because our second album basically didn't come out there. And so we did that. I did a week down there, and had a blast doing it. And so on voice, and then our album went #1, our song went #1. It was like, oh, those works. That's cool. People know it exists.
Whenever we talk to you guys, it's always, we're baffled by how many songs that are on the radio that you're responsible for. And then the songs that we fight, it's like, how do you determine which one you're going to keep for the band and which one you're going to send off?
That's a good question. It's pretty rare that there's a song that goes to somebody else that I wish that we had. It's pretty rare. It does happen, but it's pretty rare. And if you consider most of the stuff, like Maroon 5 Love Somebody, I wouldn't have sung that. You'll never hear me say, I really wanna love somebody. I'm not making fun of the song. It's just, that's anyone who's a fan of OneRepublic, if they heard that song and us sing it, they'd go, man, that doesn't sound like OneRepublic. It's, it works for Maroon 5. I like Holding, Burn, or new single. Brent and I did that song on a tour bus actually. And again, listen to the song, I would never sing that. And Adele's stuff is Adele and Beyonce. There's a pretty clear line, I think. There's very few songs that we've done that other artists would do. Secrets, I don't imagine a lot of people doing that song, or All Right Moves especially, Counting Stars to me it's I don't know, it's us. So I don't really get that confused, I guess. He's the one who actually will hear something sometimes. I'll be like, hey, I started this thing for, whoever, fill in the blank artist. He'll be like, oh, no, we're keeping that. So.
When you say it's rare that you can't imagine that somebody else would.
He does the same thing. Yeah. Because he writes tons of stuff, and he has a lot of, he's the closet hit maker that most people don't know about, but he's had a lot of hits on other artists. And he'll play me, he has a side project too that's really good, and he'll play me tracks. He'll be like, yeah, man, the suit is a OneRepublic. I don't know, it's kind of cool, man, what do you think? I'll listen to it, I'll be like, no, that's ours. Light It Up on our album would have gone elsewhere had I not grabbed it. And now we open our show with it, so.
I'm not sure if you hear it from behind you, I can hear, yeah, good job!
Yeah.
We did have one, I know you've answered probably a gazillion times, but how you came up with the band name.
Zach and I were bouncing